Junk food. Whether it's the salty crunch of a Lay's chip or the sweet zap of a Pop Rock, these snacks tell the story of America, one delicious bite at a time. From Twinkies in the 30s to Doritos in the 60s. Today, we're revisiting the most popular junk food in the 20th century by decade. Let's start with the 1900s. Jell-O. At the start of the 20th century, Jell-O shook up the dessert world. By 1902, it was already known as America's most famous dessert. Why? Because you could make almost anything with it. From kids' wobbly desserts to adding a splash of color to salads and even main dishes, Jell-O showed that it could be fun and a little weird at the same time. Tootsie Roll. The Tootsie Roll hit the scene in 1905 and quickly became the go-to snack you could take anywhere. It was the first candy to come wrapped up on its own, which was a big deal for keeping things clean and handy. It's easy to stuff in your pocket, but tough to handle being forgotten in your pants on laundry day. Just make sure you eat it before it takes a wash. Hershey's Chocolate Bar. Also starting in 1905, the Hershey's Chocolate Bar changed the chocolate game. Milton S. Hershey figured out how to make delicious milk chocolate that didn't cost a fortune, making it a treat just about everyone could enjoy. Whether you're around a campfire, at the movies, or on a road trip, a Hershey's bar is perfect for adding a bit of sweet to your adventures. 1910s. Oreo Cookies. When Oreo cookies hit the shelves in 1912, they didn't just join the cookie aisle. They took over the throne. With their rich cream between two dark chocolate biscuits, Oreos made a splash that had lasted over a century. The twist and dunk routine quickly became a ritual for cookie lovers everywhere, proving that sometimes it's what's in the middle that counts the most. Tasty Cakes. Born in Philadelphia in 1914, Tasty Cakes brought a sweet spark to everyday life. From cream-filled cupcakes to crumbly coffee cakes, these treats turned a simple snack into a mini celebration. Packing such goodness into lunchboxes and afternoon teas, Tasty Cakes made it feel like every day could be a little party. Just unwrap and enjoy. Marshmallow Fluff. Invented by Archibald Query in 1917 in Massachusetts, marshmallow fluff quickly transcended its sticky, sweet nature to become a staple in American pantries. More than just a spread, fluff became the heart of the beloved Fluffernutter sandwich, pairing perfectly with peanut butter to create a whimsical treat. 1920s. Mounds Bar. Launched in 1920, Mounds bars quickly earned their reputation as a coconut getaway, wrapped in a sleek chocolate coating. Picture yourself biting into a Mounds bar and instantly being transported to a tropical island. Okay, so maybe you're really just waiting in line at the bank, but a little imagination never hurt anyone. With its rich coconut filling encased in dark chocolate, Mounds offered a touch of luxury that perfectly matched the decade's love for all things lavish and exotic. Popsicle. In 1923, a simple childhood accident led to the invention of one of America's favorite frozen treats. 11-year-old Frank Epperson, living in San Francisco, mixed soda powder with water and inadvertently left it outside overnight with their stir stick in it. The overnight temperatures dipped, freezing the mixture solid. The next morning, Epperson discovered his accidental creation, a frozen pop on a stick, which he initially called the Epsicle.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. In 1928, Harry Burnett Reese brought a groundbreaking twist to the candy aisle by pairing chocolate with peanut butter, and the world rejoiced. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups struck a chord similar to jazz music. They were innovative, a tad rebellious, and utterly irresistible.
1930s. Twinkies. In 1930, James A. Dewar, a baker with a knack for innovation at Continental Baking Company, looked at unused shortcake pans during the off-season for strawberries and saw opportunity. His ingenious solution was to stuff them with banana cream. The result was the first Twinkie, a banana-filled delight that would later switch to vanilla during World War II due to banana rationing. Lay's Potato Chips. Starting in 1938, Herman Lay began selling potato chips right out of his car, laying the foundation, pun intended, for what would become a crunchy empire. In an era still reeling from the Depression, Lay's offered a simple promise, a perfect crisp bite in every bag. It wasn't long before Lay's taught Americans a crucial lesson. It's virtually impossible to stop at just one chip, making them a staple at every gathering and guilty pleasure for snack lovers. Three Musketeers. The 1930s also gave us the Three Musketeers bar, which originally came packed with a trio of flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry nougat, all living together in sweet harmony. Economic pressures of the time forced the bar to simplify to just chocolate, but this didn't dim its popularity. Known for its light, airy texture, the Three Musketeer bar offered a bit of affordable luxury with every bite, making it a favorite among those looking for a fluffy chocolate escape. 1940s. M&Ms. Debuting in 1941, M&Ms were the colorful candy-coated chocolates that could withstand almost anything, especially important during World War II when they were sent overseas to American troops because they wouldn't melt as easily as plain chocolate. The slogan, "Melts in your mouth, not in your hand," was practically a public service announcement. M&Ms were a hit at home too, making their way into the pockets and hearts of civilians looking for a sweet, convenient treat. Cheetos. In 1948, Cheetos entered the snack stage. Born out of an experiment with extruded corn and coated with a dusting of cheese powder, these crunchy, puffy snacks were an instant success. They marked the beginning of a new era in snack food, with their messy but delicious orange dust that would become a trademark of guilty pleasure snacking. Dairy Queen. While technically opening at the end of the 1930s, Dairy Queen's influence blossomed into the 1940s as a pioneer of soft-serve ice cream. In an era when treats were a precious commodity, the introduction of a new, smoother kind of ice cream served up not just as a dessert, but a whole experience. It was cool, it was creamy, and it was just what America needed during and after the war. 1950s. Dunkin' Donuts. In 1950, Bill Rosenberg decided Quincy, Massachusetts needed more donuts, sparking a deep-fried revolution with the opening of the first Dunkin' Donuts. This wasn't just any donut shop. It turned coffee and donut pairings into an art form, with round-the-clock offerings that catered to the bleary-eyed morning crowd. Dunkin' Donuts quickly became a breakfast staple, serving up everything from classic old-fashioned donuts to jelly-filled delights. Pizza Hut. By the late 1950s, Americans were ready to turn their flirtation with pizza into a full-blown love affair. Enter brothers Dan and Frank Carney, who in 1958 in Wichita, Kansas, opened the first Pizza Hut. Their cozy little restaurant demystified pizza, transforming it from an exotic novelty to a family-friendly staple. Starting with just 2 sizes, Pizza Hut promised an Americanized take on the Italian classic, sparking a pizza craze that would eventually build a global empire out of tomato sauce and cheese. McDonald's. 1955 marked the year Ray Kroc opened the first franchised McDonald's in Des Plaines, Illinois, and fast food was forever changed. McDonald's streamlined dining with its speedy service, affordable prices, and consistent menu. Famous for its burgers, fries, and shakes, McDonald's sold an entirely new way of eating. 1960s. Little Debbie Snack Cakes. Introduced in 1960 by McKee Foods, Little Debbie Snack Cakes quickly became a fixture in lunchboxes across the nation. These individually wrapped treats offered a perfect sweet pick-me-up with their nostalgic packaging and reliably delicious taste. From Swiss rolls to nutty bars, Little Debbie brought affordable indulgence and a bit of childhood joy to every package. Hunt's Snack Packs. In 1968, Hunt's revolutionized snack time with the introduction of snack packs, the first pudding to be sold in individual, shelf-stable containers. Moving away from traditional cans, these pudding cups required no refrigeration, making them a groundbreaking choice for packed lunches and on-the-go treats. Doritos. Originally released in 1966, were the result of a happy accident involving leftover tortillas at a Disneyland restaurant. These were cut up, fried, and seasoned, leading to the creation of a crunchy, flavorful tortilla chip that would become a staple of American snacking. Originally just a plain flavored tortilla chip, the introduction of nacho cheese Doritos in 1972 would forever change the snack landscape, setting a standard for boldly flavored chips. 1970s. Ring Pops. Launched in 1975, Ring Pops turned eating candy into a fashion statement. These wearable lollipop rings did more than just taste great. They made you look cool too. Dreamt up by a Tops engineer trying to help his daughter kick her thumb-sucking habit, Ring Pops quickly morphed from a parental aid into a pop culture staple. Who knew that candy bling could be so fun and functional? Pop Rocks. Introduced in the same vibrant year of 1975, Pop Rocks brought a literal pop to the candy aisle. This candy crackled and fizzed in your mouth thanks to its clever use of carbon dioxide that was trapped in the candy's microbubbles during production. The sensation of Pop Rocks was like hosting a tiny, tasteful fireworks show on your tongue. Ben & Jerry's. When Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield opened their ice cream shop in a converted gas station in Vermont in 1978, they weren't just scooping ice cream, they were scooping happiness. Ben, having anosmia, a loss of smell and near loss of taste, ensured their ice cream was rich with large, textural mix-ins that anyone could enjoy, even those who couldn't fully taste them. The duo's commitment to flavor, quality, and social activism soon turned their shop into a beloved global brand. From Chunky Monkey to Cherry Garcia, each flavor was a spoonful of social commentary mixed with deliciousness. 1980s. Sour Patch Kids. First developed in the 1970s under a different name, Sour Patch Kids was rebranded and introduced to the American market in 1985, tapping into the decade's love for all things bold and new. Their unique sour then sweet profile made them a hit among kids seeking a thrilling taste adventure. Teddy Grahams. Nabisco launched Teddy Grahams in 1988, and these bear-shaped biscuits quickly became a beloved snack for children and adults alike. Marketed as a healthier snacking option, they were available in flavors like honey, cinnamon, and chocolate. Their playful shape and satisfying crunch made Teddy Grahams not just a snack, but a fun, shareable experience that encouraged creativity in eating. 1990s. Dunkaroos. These snack packs were a brainchild of Betty Crocker in 1990. Dunkaroos came with cookies and frosting in the same package because why not combine two great things? With the kangaroo mascot encouraging every dip, kids could effectively decide the frosting to cookie ratio themselves, which usually meant running out of frosting before the cookies. Clearly a strategic miscalculation many of us learned the hard way. Gushers. Released into the wilds of the snack world in 1991, Gushers did exactly what their name promised. They gushed. Each little fruity pillow would burst open with sugary juice the moment you bit in, leading to some unexpected squirts that might have turned snack time into a minor cleanup operation. Marketed as a fruit snack, they were definitely more about the snack than the fruit, with flavors so intense they could make your eyebrows jump. Go-Gurt. Hitting the shelves in 1998, Go-Gurt made yogurt exciting by putting it in a tube, because spoons were just too cumbersome for the fast-paced 90s lifestyle. This was yogurt designed for the Walkman era, portable, trendy, and able to be squeezed into a mouth between skateboarding tricks. It was the snack of choice for parents who wanted to feel good about their kids' snack choices, and kids who just like squeezing their food. So, which of your favorite junk foods of the last century did we miss? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting videos.